Boom. That's on. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a special bonus for you out there. And we're on. Yeah,
This is our
turn
new
that
intro.
off.
This is our new intro song.
What is this?
It's knapsack, dude.
Knapsack you.
Wait. This is a good part.
Okay, hold on everybody. Todd's got a good part. Okay, that's enough. That's good.
No, it's a good part.
This is we're having a pizza party podcast. We have nothing. Okay, turn it off. That's enough knapsack for one
Sorry,
morning.
dude.
Jeez.
Hey, thanks to Corner Pizza for charging us full price for this pizza.
Hey, I want to get straight to business here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any business. This is, well, I know what we do have.
It's Tuesday.
This is Tuesday. Therefore, it is the Monday Task, the Monday Tuesday Action Sports Show. September 28th, 2021.
You know what that means?
I'm Chris Coté.
I'm Todd Richards.
Todd has pizza sauce on his face. For those of you out there watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. The next person that likes and subscribes is going to win a prize.
Give you that skateboard deck.
And yeah, we do have. I'm just going to throw it out there. The whole month of October, we have teamed up with our friends at Arizona Iced Tea to bring you a slew of giveaways. So
these glasses.
Yeah, you just won those in a scavenger hunt around the office. Go like this. Just wipe this side. There you go. No, now it's on your chin. No, other side.
Do you have pizza on your face? No. You're just happy to see me.
Pizza face.
Wait, let me see. Is it bad?
Check it. We got Arizona Iced Tea gear. We've got a pile of it over here. We're going to put that on the Instagram. But yeah, our guy, Josh Zickert, and the team over there, Arizona Iced Tea, hooked us up with a bunch of gear. And we're probably going to take some of the gear. Todd already took some glasses. Well, I might take one of these decks. But we're going to give out most of it. 98% of it we're giving out. In October.
Arizona tea has been popular for a long time.
Arizona Iced Tea is always around skate parks, 7-Eleven parking lots.
Yeah.
People love it. It's, you know what I like about it? On the can itself, it's printed on there, 99 cents. Right? Yeah, something like that.
It is?
Well, we didn't research super deeply because
you're still our friend.
In October,
we're
starting the Arizona Iced Tea giveaway month.
I can know barely anything about you. Sorry,
oh my God.
I was joking and still consider you my friend.
Guy,
this is a real podcast.
Guy Fieri over here, eating while talking. Describe, okay, so Corner Pizza is homies. This is called homie pizza.
Corner Pizza is the closest that I've had to a New York style pizza in California.
Let me get a bite. Let me get a bite. It's lunchtime here.
It really comes down to the sauce.
People really, you know what people love? Watching people eat.
Mm-hmm. Or listening to people eat. It's sometimes people like it. They think it's like ASMR.
That's like BDSM, right?
What?
The sounds that relax you, BDSM.
It's ASMR. That's BDSM.
Oh, that's bondage and sadomasochism. Totally different. Not relaxing. But some other people here know.
I'll have a double helping of that on my pizza.
All right. We're freestyling today.
Okay. Let's go.
As
Chris,
it should be.
Let's bust right into these sponsors. Get this shit over with.
Let's do some of these. I want to say Herschel Supply Co. at Herschel Supply. This is, I think, my first big trip with our new sponsor, our new bags. I had the duffel bag and the backpack. They're a perfect combination. 1 week in Huntington Beach. Fit all my stuff, all my Hawaiian shirts.
1 week in Huntington Beach is like 7 weeks anywhere else.
Yes. And Herschel came clutch. Because you want to... I like to walk into a hotel and get the respect that I deserve. Sometimes I walk into a hotel, I have a Trader Joe's bag, plastic bag.
So Chris's carry-on bag onto the airplane, sometimes you see people walk onto an airplane with a Target, a plastic Target bag.
Well, those are snacks.
That's Chris's carry-on. Why haven't you figured out how not to have a?
Because this is freestyle. This is a freestyle episode of the Monday Mass. So nobody knows. You don't know what's going to happen.
Just recently,
Kelly Slater could be calling me.
Chris has a bag, a real bag. He used to just walk on with a plastic, a homeless person shopping.
When I walk onto airplanes, I want to strike fear into the people around me so they don't sit next to me. But yeah, Herschel, very stoked to have them on the team. We're on their team.
I think a good way to do this is like, I want to say thanks to Beneath Apparel,
oh my gosh,
BN3TH.
he's rapping now.
No, I'm just saying thanks.
BN3TH Apparel. We've got a code for them, MASS20. You can get your the world's best underpants, 20% off. And Parker Coffin is on the team with us.
Really?
He had an incredible part in Snapped 4, which we'll talk about.
I want to say thanks to NanocraftCBD.
Oh my gosh, I have something to show you, Todd. So Todd is going on a surf trip. I'm going on a surf trip.
What'd she
and
say? Your
order has been shipped.
I ran out of the Nanocraft's nighttime drops.
He
and if you
hates
follow
running
this
out.
podcast...
He hates it. I mean, he loves it. He hates running out of it.
If you follow this podcast, you know, I'm not just a owner. I'm also a client. Wait, never mind.
You don't own any.
I don't own any of it, but I really use NanocraftCBD nighttime drops. Like, it's to the point where I think I may be psychologically addicted to them.
Probably, and that's fine because it's totally good for you. It's natural, and it's it's not like a pharmaceutical. It just helps you sleep better, and I believe it works for you.
And if I don't have them, I'm
Stay
awake
up
all night.
Yeah,
anyway,
happens.
MASS20 at checkout gets you a discount.
Yeah, and we highly recommend it. Bubs Naturals at Bubs Naturals. Bubs Naturals is also a place that you can go to get your collagen, your MCT brain oil. Why do you think Todd and I are so damn smart? It's because we take MCT brain oil in our coffee.
Mainline that shit.
And we have strong bones. When was the last time you broke a bone?
Dude, you don't say that to fucking people.
I haven't broken one in never. So thanks, Bubs Naturals. Bubs Naturals.
Have you never broken a bone?
No, I tore my rotator cuff. I blew out my ACL, MCL.
See, I said that. I never broke a bone until I shattered my fucking arm.
I was hit in the penis with a bamboo stick and had to get surgery.
That's a boner. You broke a
bone. Oh, they said, yeah.
Did you really? Wait, can we... Hold on.
That's snow news. That actually happened snowboarding.
Okay, well, that's good. Snow news.
If you remember...
But I don't have anything for snow news,
though. Hansen Surfboards. Hansen Surfboards. I got a funny text the other day. Somebody went to Hansen Surfboards. Mm-hmm. And so Hansen Surfboards has two sides. They have the main side, which is dresses, clothes, tons of stuff.
It's like huge. A mullet. Party, business up front, party in the back.
So the front side is huge. They have everything for the entire family. The back side, it used to be the boardroom. I think it still is Hansen Boardroom. Mm-hmm. But that's where you got surfboards, Brixton, Lurking Class,
Nixon,
etc. Rain sunglasses, Pizels, Channel Islands, Mayhem, booties, wetsuits, core shit.
You have to name everything. Now what happened?
Somebody went in there and they bought something on the big side, which they're all homies for sure. But the person was working, he was going, "Hey, Monday Mass, huh? Mass10," and the person behind the counter was like, "What?" So
go to the other side.
If you go to the other side, you ask for the manager. Let me speak to your manager. Our friend Lucas is one of the guys that runs the operation. You got Patty, you got the whole crew in there. So go in the boardroom and say what's up. I don't know.
Did you get the discount?
No, because we haven't really put that in paper that it actually works in person. It works on HansenSurfboards.com. Mm-hmm. That will work. So that was cool. Right, but if you go in there, check them out.
Pannikin Coffee and Tea. Thank you, Todd. We're drinking it right now. I just brought Chris some.
I put it in here, and then I put it in here. My KPBS mug that makes me look smart. Do I look smarter with my KPBS mug? What's the news?
Wait.
Away with words. Carl Castle. Youonline.com. At youonline.com. You find this podcast and more, and so much more. Cantori has a bunch of new podcasts coming out. He's been speaking to some very interesting people. You're going to want to hear that. New Greens. At New Greens, another place you can go and use the code MASS20. And I've been hijacking the sponsor report.
That's
Thank you,
how you
Todd.
become healthy, man. You
I
need
love
those
health.
greens. I'm going down with the New Greens crew down to Mexico
That's
on
surf
Saturday.
news, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just
saying. We're not
saying.
there yet.
Anyway, Eat your fucking Greens MASS20.
Drink them, eat them, do it all. Adventure.io, at Adventure.io. Get the app. You'll know exactly what we're talking about, and you will be stoked because the whole world's going to open up to you. Adventure.io, you want to surf with the pros, you want to dive with the divers, kite with the kiters, and ride foils, and go with like the Bonifay brothers of Rad Adventures on the wakeboarding.
Kite with the kiters.
Do it all. So, mentioned earlier, we're going to be teaming up with the Arizona Iced Tea throughout October for some epic giveaways. We might just do an early bonus giveaway this Thursday. We'll see what happens.
Describe it.
I have a pile of rad Arizona Iced Tea merch. Skate decks, hats, sunglasses like Todd's wearing. I got stacks of cans. Look, we got cans over here.
I can't find that song.
I'm going to go to...
What's that song called?
What?
By the time we get to Arizona.
Tribe Called Quest?
No, it's Public Enemy. I just can't figure out what it's called.
Okay, well, I'll be here doing the podcast, and you can
look. This is why
stick
people
around over
tune
there on your
dude.
phone. You always say that.
It's true.
You always say that.
You think people are tuning in to get information about bullshit?
They want hard-hitting news about surfing. Come on, this is like the NPR. This is like the Newsmax of surfing. You're the Tucker Carlson of surfing, Todd.
Did you were there people at the U.S. Open saying Monday Mass? Like, did you run into any listeners out there?
I did.
It's fucking awesome.
I saw there was more Monday Mass listeners at the Rip Curl WSL finals 2 weeks ago. But I did get a couple hoots and hollers like, Monday Mass.
I got
like,
one.
What about me?
I got two of them when I was in Utah at the Nitro Rallycross. Two Monday Mass shouts.
Okay, so before we get into this hard-hitting news that we don't have, let's talk about what you just did.
About? We have hard-hitting news?
Hard-hitting news.
Okay, so
it's just not written down.
Who's going first?
Okay, so tell me about what you did. It sounds very interesting. I'm going to finish my pizza. Go ahead, Todd. Tell us about Nitro Cross.
So I was in Salt Lake City this weekend for Nitro Rallycross, which is...
How are the waves? I got pizza.
Travis Pastrana's... his brainchild was to... Rallycross was kind of dying on the vine here in the United States, which is basically like the...
What is Rallycross?
Rallycross is driving really high horsepowered vehicles around a dirt and tarmac, which would be like pavement course around corners and things.
I love that
jumps and berms. And Rallycross, in Travis Pastrana's mind, becomes Nitro Rallycross, which means there's a giant, like, snowboard size gap jump. So there's like you're jumping over people,
like a road gap,
like a solid road gap.
Wow!
And it's
it's good pizza.
It's really good pizza. So I went to do that. I've been working with the Nitro guys at Thrill One for a long time now, and they are the fucking coolest to work with, and I love everyone over there.
Sick invite, by the way, to your partner Chris.
What? You don't know anything about cars. You drive a freaking Honda Element.
Oh my god! Speed, power, flow. What more is there need to know? Every sport has speed, power, and flow.
Your car doesn't have any speed.
It's a Honda Odyssey 2019. Go ahead.
Anyway, it was a freaking awesome time. I got to hang out with Pastrana, and Ken Block, and Tanner Faust, and like all these homies that I've known forever. And so it was really cool. And
Who won?
Timmy Hansen.
He's so good.
He is good. He is really good, actually.
He actually rides for Hansen Surfboards.
Swedish dude. Two Swedes bookend the top 3 spots.
Awesome.
The brothers, the Hansen brothers. They brought their freaking...
Oh my god. And they're musicians? And they're rallycross drivers? That is a talented family.
What did you do this weekend?
Oh my gosh, what didn't I do? Surf Mania is at an all-time high.
Let's back this up. You were basically sentenced to Huntington Beach for a week.
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
When did we talk last time? When was the last podcast? Last week?
Monday.
Proper...
Oh, Friday, because we did it
But it was released on Monday.
True that.
Okay. Do I have pizza on my face? Well...
Podcast doesn't matter.
Since we're now done talking about Nitro Rallycross, which is awesome, by the way, let's talk surfing. Surf News brought to you by Hansen Surfboards. Starting on Sunday. This is actually longer than you expected. On Sunday, I was co-host of the Travis Mathew WSL Life on Tour Challenge. It was a golf, surf competition, super fun. I was co-hosting with our homie, Salema Masekela. And It started at Huntington Beach Pier with team format surfing. 2 surfers on a team. You had like Sierra Kerr and Slater on a team.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Kerr, Pat O'Connell, Donovan Frankenreiter, Benji Weatherly, Courtney Conlog, Anastasia Ashley, Travis Logie was there. Just a rad eclectic mix. You would never have expected or guessed who won the surfing portion of this event. Who took out Kelly Slater? Who took out freaking Josh Kerr and Sierra Kerr? Who took them all down?
Who?
A guy more known as a international troubadour superstar, Donovan Frankenreiter. Freaking contest Donovan came through. I don't know if this is a spoiler because it's obviously it's out there on the internet or whatever, but Donovan and Courtney won the surf portion of this thing, that was insane.
Is this when Kelly pulled into the backside barrel and Kurzi did a fin blast?
This is when Josh Kerr nearly decapitated the goat. It would have been a goat sacrifice.
Those are sick.
It was very close. It was a very close call. A goat call, if you will.
What happened to the goat?
I don't know how he got through unscathed. That was crazy. You've seen it on Instagram.
It's pretty cool.
So from there, from the beach, Donovan won the surf contest. He was ripping so hard. It was really fun to watch.
And then how did he do in the golf?
And then they go to golf, and he just pulled it all. He was on a team with Courtney Conlog and a couple, like a golf influencer gal, and her guy who was a reality show star from Vanderpump Rules or Southern Charm. One of those. Rob Riggle was there. My new friend Rob Riggle was there.
I don't know.
You know who Rob Riggle is?
No.
You know the show Holy Moly?
No. Is there dragons or in space?
Rob Riggle.
Answer my question, Chris.
There's no dragons there could be a dragon.
Really?
You're gonna feel real silly when I show you who this is. Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle?
An American actor, comedian, former
Show me a picture.
United States Marine officer.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in films including Talladega Nights, The Hangover, Dumb and Dumber.
Can I see a picture?
Absolutely anything.
Show
Night
me-
School.
show me a
Duh. Hello.
Oh, that guy.
Rob Riggle.
He's your friend now?
Yeah, we're bros.
How come he's not on the podcast?
Well, I don't bother him. He's Rob Riggle. So the golfing was very serious. I was doing everything I could do possibly to mess everybody up.
Were there funny holes?
Not
on the golf course, just in general.
There was some funny holes down there. There was like elevated tee boxes, which is kind of rad. There was one hole where there was a lake or a water hazard. In the water hazard, there was a Mastercraft boat. If you got a hole in one on this hole, you were gonna win $100,000 or $50,000 for your charity and the boat. The boat was like a $400,000 boat. Nobody got a hole in one. So I think it's safe in a golf tournament to be like, yeah, you get a hole in one, you get $1 million, because it's impossible to do it. Like most of the time, it happens.
Yeah, fluky.
You don't do that on purpose.
Right.
So golf takes a long time. Wow, does it ever? I remember
longer than this podcast.
8 times longer. I remember at one point in the day, we were actually riding Super 73 bikes around on the golf course, which was so fun.
Mine broke.
I mean, as a kid,
just throwing that in there.
Yeah, you're broke. Did you get taken to Revolution Bike Shop in Solana Beach? You should. They're the best. Yeah, golf takes forever. It was fun because I was literally jumping shit on my bike, on the bike that I had up there. But I remember like 6 hours into it, I'm going, all right, let's go find Kelly's team. Where are they? They're like, oh, they're at hole 6. I'm like, what? Golfing takes so long.
It's so fucking boring.
It started midday. It's exciting at times. It's really hard to do.
Why is it exciting?
Because it's really challenging to hit that ball into that hole, and you get a perfect shot, you think you got it, and then the next one you do just sucks. And Benji was there, so he was having fun and making it funny. It was really cool. There will be a show coming out on ESPN2, I believe, mid-October. Be sure to watch it. You'll get more news on that sometime soon. So that's what I did Sunday.
So
wow,
then,
I'm still talking about myself.
I know.
Here.
So let me help you because we need to fast forward.
Monday.
Through this. Fuck, we're not going to go day by day in your life. So you spent a shitload of time in the blue porta potties in Huntington.
Every morning I sent Todd a picture from the porta potties. I put those on my Instagram today.
That was cool. You then went. You also did the surf festival.
Oh, this was cool. So standard commentary.
Couple different things.
Standard commentary in Huntington Beach. I felt like I did a really good job. Kept it entertaining. Patting myself on the back. But anyway, on Thursday night, I drove, which was my birthday, Thursday night. 28 years old. Drove back from Huntington to La Paloma Theater where the Salento Surf Film Festival was being held. 3 days of soulful radness.
And did you host it 3 days in a row?
I did not. My part of the Salento Surf Film Fest was, you know the older Thomas Campbell movie Sprout?
Yes, where it was like narrated.
Yes, so there's narration, kind of like Endless Summer style, like narration throughout the film. So they showed the movie on the screen, a live band, this band Second Harvest, Tom Wegener, famous surfboard maker, was in that band.
Surf Wegener every day.
They played live up, and the movie was going, and I stood there with
John Wegener, by the way.
That's what I said. Did I say Thomas Wegener?
Tom.
Yeah. Thomas Campbell made the movie. John Wegener is in the band, Second Harvest. I had a music sheet stand.
And was it scripted?
Yes, it's scripted, 90 minutes, and there's a lot of talking in it. And we had to time everything right to match what was happening on the screen. And so right before it started, I have a stopwatch. The band has a stopwatch. The projectionist is up there. I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. And so I'm following the script. I'm looking at the screen. I have notes on the script. Dan Malloy barrel. Fade to black, talk here, and so it was challenging.
That's super challenging.
Super fun.
And you pulled it. That was a really cool experience. I thought it was really interesting. I think there's something to that.
Yeah.
Narrate something like that.
And before me, Mick Fanning and Taylor Steele did this awesome presentation where basically Mick picked 5 of the best moments of his post-tour life. There was hanging out with gorillas, a trip to Antarctica to surf on cal ice waves, calvings, cave-in waves.
Yeah.
Running with the bulls and a bunch of shark stuff. So they would play a clip, Mick would talk about it with Taylor, and they were both into it. It was super rad. There was a bunch of films, and then the last night of the Surf Film Festival, which I was not there. I was bummed about.
Momentum.
They showed Kelly Slater. Oh, the whole drive-through crew was there, and they announced that there will be a new drive-through coming out. They're all getting in the RV. They're going. The last night, Kelly Slater, Richard Wolcott, the 2 guys behind Kelly Slater Black and White.
So they sat down and
they show Kelly Slater Black and White, and they sat there and they commentated, narrated it. Very cool. And the whole Surf Film Festival, the Salento Surf Film Fest. A total success. We talked to Taylor Steele last week, and it was sold out immediately 3 nights in a row. I mean, I'm sure we helped sell it out a little bit with that interview. Right? Yeah. But he's coming back next year to do it again.
Very cool.
At La Paloma.
Very cool. And then, so then you went back up there and you shut the whole thing down eventually. It was a long
Saturday was gnarly.
Long grind.
Saturday, I commentated till 11. Got in my car, drove down here to officiate the wedding of 2 good friends, Kim and Ronnie Dudek. Ronnie Dudek from Years Around the Sun.
Also.
Secret Links. I married them, and I was contractually obligated to go back up. I hosted Snap 4 premiere. Wait.
So you commented a bunch of surf heats. Drove down here. Officiated the marriage.
Had to drive back up. I missed the reception. So sorry, Ronnie. Oh, that broke my heart. But I drove back up. I hosted the Snap 4 premiere, which was out of control.
Dude.
It was on the beach, outdoors. Andre Nicotina played, and there was 2,000 people there. It was wild. Outside.
At Huntington.
In Huntington.
Was that the closest they came to a riot this year?
No, it was super. It was people were just having a good time. That movie is
good, huh?
out of
I
control.
heard Parker's part in that was really good.
Parker, Seth Moniz, Benji Brand, Ezekiel Lau, Carlos Munoz, Jack Robinson. Oh my God, Clay Marzo. Like, so many good parts.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever has the best part, they're going to put it out online in the end of October. Whoever has the best part gets $100,000. It's called Secure the Bag.
Fuck.
But man, so live hip hop.
So are they people are gonna vote?
People are going to vote eventually. The rules and regs will come out, but Snapped 4 is coming soon. It's going to blow your freaking mind. Live rap is not always great.
No.
Andre Nicotina and his crew showed up. These men were drunk.
Did they show up on time?
These men were actually on time. They were punctual, but they were hammered. And the crowd was loving it. They pulled it off, but...
Did they actually do any of their songs, or did they just kind of wander around the
Ayo
stage?
for Yayo, you know that song? Ayo, you want to hear it? These fools were hammered. And they just kept... The guy, Andre Nicotina, just kept screaming, drugs and alcohol! Drugs and alcohol! I love weed! I love cocaine! You heard this one.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Like 3 years ago. This isn't like a recent song.
Yeah. Here it is, yeah. All these kids, like, I don't know, teenagers up to 20-something were singing every single word. They love this man. This man was drunk. And it was cool. It was their performance was fun. I was there to like MC it. I didn't MC much because
did you have to close it down too?
No, I watched like right when the credits start. I just ran to my car, got in my car, jammed back to my hotel because the finals day was next. And quick wrap on finals day. You've all probably heard all about it. Griffin Colapinto, biggest win of his career. Our guy. Well, Griffin's our guy too, but our guy from Encinitas, Jake Marshall, got second place, one step closer to qualification towards the championship tour in 2022. Caitlin Simmers, oh my gosh, the hybrid of Lisa Anderson, Lakey, Silvana, Matt Archbold, Dane Reynolds. Caitlin Simmers will be world champ within the next 5 years.
O-side representative.
15 years old. She is so gnarly and so funny. Okay. Gabriella Bryan from Kauai got second. She's awesome too. But this kid, so I thought she was really shy. I thought Caitlin Simmers is super shy.
She's a ripping skater too.
Little did I know that she was messing with us. She is
big things here in Huntington
She's
Beach.
messing with us.
I know you're moving a few words, but let this crowd know what this victory means for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I do so much contests here, and I get a lot of practice, so yeah, it's always tough, but it was pretty kind of fun right now, and I mean, not really, but yesterday was fun, but today was a little tough, but yeah, I'm stoked that I got a couple and could get away.
She is hilarious. Love her. That's in front of the whole crowd. She's like, it's kind of fun. Well, not really. Honesty. So she's going to Portugal next. The Challenger Series is Portugal, France, Haleiwa. Pretty back-to-back-to-back. Griffin Colapinto got the win via meditation. Before every heat, Griffin was meditating for 15-20 minutes.
Sick.
Off to the side, I walked by him, and I mean, lotus position, eyes closed. I messaged him afterwards. I'm like, dude, that is such a rad example to set for everybody. I try to meditate once a day for just a couple minutes, but the fact that he did that and it just translated straight to a victory, I think if everybody meditated a little bit, this whole world would be better. But yeah, Griff, he's going to be in the title hunt in 2022, bro.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's my U.S. Open tale.
That was a shitload of surf news.
That was a lot of surf news.
Yeah.
The only other surf news I could think of is, all these movies are out now. Reckless Isolation should be out soon on the internet.
Biggest surf news is we're going on surf trips.
We're going on surf trips. What was the drama that you had on yours?
I didn't have any drama yet.
Oh, mine's a peach.
What was yours again?
So, I'm going down to a place called Nicaragua. Nica Time. It's a surf resort. Or like a, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Homie Mathew from a long time ago. I've known this kid since I was in high school. He is rad. He's just rad. His brother-in-law, Brian Stanton, is a guy I've looked up to in surfing for ages. But anyway, I'm going down there with some friends. Sketchy Tank, my friend Sling, my friend Greg, just a couple of us. My first no strings attached surf trip in 20-something years. Paid for it myself. I don't have to write an article. I don't have to commentate. I don't have to do shit but try to get barreled. Which I'm really good at writing articles and commentating, not really good at getting barreled. So it could be a little bit more challenging than normal. But I'm hosting the Surf Park Summit on the 4th and the 5th. The flight that you take to get to Nicaragua generally is a red-eye. It leaves at 1:15 a.m.
From where?
LAX.
Okay.
I booked my ticket for 1 a.m. August 5th. And I'm an idiot.
Why?
Because 1 a.m. August 5th is the morning of August 5th. I am hosting an event on August 5th. I just realized that this morning. I changed my ticket. I paid double. So now my $350 ticket is now $600.
Oh my god.
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah, no problem, dude, because it's nighttime.
What, like, who wants to fly to Nicaragua at 1 a.m.? This ticket change should be easy. Well, I'm an idiot, and that's what you get for being stupid. So, when next time you have a flight that's at 1 a.m., make sure you check the date. Regardless,
Because
I'm going surfing, and I'm so excited. I'm only going for 3 or 4 days, but still, I don't care. I have no responsibilities to anyone but the tube lords.
We're supposed to be swell.
Oh my gosh. You're going on a trip too.
I'm going to mainland Mexico on Saturday for a week. So there will not be... well, maybe we could do it Friday.
Let's try to do it Friday.
Okay.
And that way we can do our Arizona iced tea giveaways and have some fun.
Right.
Maybe we'll have some more pizza.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have Moon Age food.
Maybe we'll have the rest of this pizza. Because I don't see anyone taking it from here. It looks good.
Pizza.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to Mexico too. Can't wait.
You're going with a pretty stacked crew.
Kind of. It's just bros. Just our bros, but I'm so glad the surf forecast initially was like 6 to 10 every day.
Ooh.
And it's come down.
It's a little spicy.
It's come down to the 4 to 6. So I'm very happy about that. I do not like to surf waves that will hold me underwater a long time.
Right.
I'm not really down with that. Anyway.
You're going to a place though that has point breaks and...
Yeah, there's escape routes.
Yeah. I'm going to a place that's known for pretty throaty beach break.
Are you bringing a lot
barrels.
of boards with you?
2 boards.
Don't you think if you're going to go to a place that's going to be barrel time, that you'd
never
want to bring more boards?
I've broken one board in my life. I'm not breaking boards, and I'm bringing old Dark Arts boards.
Yeah,
so they're not going to break.
Paizel,
Dark Arts.
Do you have
boards.
a kind of a step up board?
Yeah, I got a 6.0. I got a 5.8 coming from Dark Arts Paizel this week.
So you have like do you like bringing a freshie on a surf trip, or do you like to bring a seasoned board?
Well, I guess it kind of depends. Like if I'm going somewhere where the possibility of a board getting just smashed by the airlines, like I'm flying on Avianca Airlines, and I don't really know. Like I usually go places on American Airlines, or like
legitimate question.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of shit.
Bring it.
This is the kind of shit people tune in.
Bring the truth.
When you're packing a board bag, say you're bringing 2 boards or 3 boards.
Okay, I'm bringing 2.
Where do you put the good board? Do you put the good board under, or do you put the good board on top?
If I'm only bringing 2,
You're bringing 2.
Top.
You put the good board on top.
Yeah, because I also put towels, trunks, flip flops, some clothes. I try, I pad a little bit. I have bubble wrap this time because when I went to the last time I went on like a proper surf trip, I went to El Salvador. And I was like, I'm probably not going to get to surf that much, so I'm going to bring like a backup board. Yeah. And I brought a guitar and a bunch of other shit. And so I just had one board with a board bag full of stuff, and it's heavy. So this time I'm going to do it straight surf turkey style, bubble wrap, and like
you're gonna go for it.
Yeah.
That's good. It's a question.
I'd be sick to bring 3 boards, but I just don't know if I'll be able to fit. I've asked that question
to a lot of people. Like, where, like, say if you're going to have 3 boards, where would you put your good one?
Middle.
In the middle.
Yeah. If they're gonna get smashed, they're gonna get smashed. I mean, like
I definitely have seen, like, you know, the last person that I think I saw with a really bad board, actually Balaram, I think, posted some, was it him?
he was just like, oh, that his board was just wrecked.
with fucking tire tracks, like, over the board. Like, it looked like a, they peeled out on the board bed.
They did a burnout.
I don't understand how that happens.
I don't either.
Just, you have to be so
Never happens to golf clubs, does
fucking
it?
high, or like just fuck this job, to just run over something like that.
Yeah, or just not paying attention.
They just fuck it. Just
I don't
fuck it. All right. Anyway, that was surf news.
Was there any other surf news?
No.
Yeah, I mean, surf mania reached its peak, and now it's the come down. It's time to chill. I did surf this morning though. I think I got a good backside turn.
A long time today.
Yeah.
I rode my step up board. I rode my step up board to try to get used to it before Mexico.
There's been some more Stingray news.
Oh, dude, should we drop that in here? Okay, so here's the latest Stingray news that I got. It's because now I'm a fucking Stingray.
He's a Stingray. There's one right above you.
So I get this forwarded thing to me about this dude that was off of Montauk, basically between Montauk and Nantucket. There's
Okay.
like, you know, there's that.
I'm listening. I'm
bunch of
just
water.
looking for
Open
questions. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude was a commercial fisherman, pulled in a 300-pound stingray in a net.
Shut your
And the fucking
face.
thing, he got hit by a 300-pound stingray, stung, and the Coast Guard had to come out and rescue him off of the boat. What is up? The stingrays are fucking rising up. It's like a revolt of the rays. They're killing everyone.
My neighbor Lee got hit by it. My friend Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
My other friend Sketchy Tank got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Another buddy of mine got hit. None of them got it as bad as Todd. Todd is the champion of stingray
I feel like
strikes.
at this point, like, people are just tagging me in anything that says stingray. Because every day on Instagram, there's no less than like 10 tags about stingrays.
I know. You're the stingray god.
Stingray god. All right,
hold on a second. Hold on a second. I did have something about that.
The shame about Ray. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not funny at all.
It's triggering Todd.
It's not triggering. It's just old. Like,
It's a shame about Ray.
fucking loves
Todd got
replacements,
stung by a
okay?
stingray. I got skimboarding news. Hold on a second.
Skimboarding?
Oh, I'm sorry. Skimboarding rips, dude. You don't know shit about
I
it.
know. Let me have some pizza.
Okay.
Talk about this bullshit.
The finals at the recent Exile Skimboard World Championships came down to Jocko Burry, and Blair Conklin. We want to congratulate Blair Conklin, Exile team rider, catch surf team rider, all around freaking ripper. Blair Conklin is your skimboarding world champion of the world.
Who are the best
in the world?
So who are like the
on the world?
Who are like the top 3 skimboarders on the planet? It's Blair.
Okay, you got
and who else?
You got the brothers, Beaker.
Oh yeah, fucking Beaker. I always
Beaker
forget about
Bros. Beef's TV often has the best. Bill Beaker, Brian. Let me see. There's a guy named his Instagram's like Bullen, and he's super gnarly. He's skimboards down in
the ocean,
Cabo.
beach.
Yeah, skimboards down in Cabo, and he is gnarly.
Are we
What
done
else
now?
we got?
Can we move on?
Yeah, we can move.
What are you looking for?
Just some of my other skimboard homies, dude.
I'm pulling a fucking executive here. Skate News is brought to you by Beneath the Prow BN3TH.
Best underwear in the world.
Put it on, feel better about yourself. What do you got here? Skateboard news.
Skateboard news
Go.
is skateboarding is great. It's great. It's great. Top Roman Pabich went pro for Una.
I saw that.
That's pretty tight. I made friends with Ricky from Braille via Instagram.
Really?
Because my son Roman and I watch, and he's also my teammate on PokePin. And he's super positive, just a rad guy. I made friends with him on Instagram. Feel good about that. Last night I watched a mini Dogtown documentary about the making of the Dogtown documentary however many years later.
Wait a minute. So, are we talking about the movie?
No, the
documentary?
Dogtown Dogtown and Z-Boys
Right.
documentary, not feature film.
Great movie.
And it went, talked to Stacy, Skip, the whole crew, and they kind of reflected on the documentary, which is pretty rad. I can't get enough of that shit. I love skateboarding history like that. So that's pretty cool.
What about this? I'm looking at your headline right here.
Yeah, that's old.
It is?
Remember, that's last week.
Why do you have that up?
Because I didn't write anything.
Oh.
I didn't write anything new. You got some skate news, huh?
Yeah, Mancha had a... Do you know who Mancha is? Brazilian skate pro.
Yeah.
Had a event out there at the B Team ramp in Vista this weekend. A vert event. There's been a lot more vert events.
I know. Vert's coming back.
Backyard vert events. All the legends were there. People were ripping. And I've just got to say that, everyone that skates vert has this opinion of this motherfucker.
Who?
But Alex Perelson is the gnarliest vert dog alive right now.
Wait, better than Ollie Master?
He just has the style. It's just it's just different. It's different than Jimmy Wilkins. It's completely different style.
I'm so happy that Alex Perelson is back. He didn't really go anywhere. Vert
but
kind of disappeared.
He's trying, because for a long time Perelson didn't try.
Yeah.
He was just psycho good and didn't really try. And now it looks like he's trying. There was someone posted something on Instagram the other day of him doing an alley-oop crossbone that was at Mancha's ramp, probably 10 feet high.
That was so cool.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good. He's so stupid good, and he's one of those dudes who's just so naturally talented and so naturally stylish. He doesn't have to try to do anything.
Fully agree.
And, yeah.
His friend Zach Miller,
Mm-hmm.
Zachra, has a surf shop and a coffee spot and a place to chill literally one block that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Social Surf or Social Surf
Awesome.
Shop.
If you want to run into Shay Donovan,
Shay Donovan will be there. We're going to order some new hats from Shay Donovan, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, 24 of them.
I know that.
And also Tony Hawk is opening a restaurant in town.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. Was that this weird... The place that it was...
Fulano's.
Fulano's, which was this long-rumored restaurant that was a cartel...
Yeah, it wasn't.
No.
The owner of Fulano's was
They were open
formerly...
24 hours a year.
The owner of Fulano's was formerly Bill Clinton's personal chef. And he doesn't need money. He just kind of was doing it as a hobby. Gourmet spot, probably the best Mexican food in town. But figuring out when it would open, that was a big deal. Well, it's not going to open ever again because Tony Hawk has purchased it.
Chicken Hawk is the name of the restaurant.
Chicken Hawk.
Mm-hmm. It's fried chicken
Okay.
with a Tony Hawk twist.
You're saying they twist it 900 times?
I'm sure there'll be some cliche freaking...
It's roasted at 900 degrees. I'm in. I love chicken. I love chicken. And I love Tony Hawk. So that's a match made in heaven for me. I'm going.
I'm down.
Skate news, go skateboarding. That's the news for you.
Yeah.
If you come to the skate park or come to a local skate park in Encinitas this week, you'll find an Arizona Iced Tea special prize pack waiting for you.
I have some skate news. It's not really skate news, but it's just kind of news around a skate park.
News.
So, we had Estrogen on the Monday Mass last, I don't know, June, May of last year.
Yeah.
Estrogen is a park roller skater. Quote-unquote roller girls.
Yes.
And since then, since we had Estrogen on, I've seen a lot of girls at this skate, and I think this is freaking awesome, and it's cool because, there's a lot more women skateboarding, but there's just people doing different stuff.
Yes.
And my daughter included. She's a full roller girl.
Yeah.
Goes to the skate park, roller skates. See, now I can back roller skating.
Okay.
Because obviously skateboarding evolved from roller skates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't back rollerblading. I still can't back rollerblading.
Why?
I just can't.
Should.
No.
Inline skating.
Oh yeah.
What was the guy? There was an Arlo Eisenberg. He was kind of like a famous rollerblading badass, and anyone would give him shit, he would just fight him.
Doesn't mean it's cool.
Well, I don't think fighting's cool.
I mean rollerblading.
Who cares? As long as you're out there getting exercise. What do you now, like, kook of the day? Like, make fun of people for doing what they love?
Some shit just dies, doesn't, like, I don't know. It's
why do you
hard.
why do you let that bother you? If you see someone
Because
rollerblading...
I'm supposed to.
No, that's we need to change the narrative here. Whatever you ride,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you do for fun and exercise is awesome. Mid-length, whatever, ride it.
What if you stand
Soft
up?
top, go for it.
What if you stand up skateboarding?
Sup skating. If you're experiencing joy,
but what if you're in
then do it.
What if you're in the park freaking sup skateboarding?
Go for it. You're not bugging me.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
You're just gonna be like go like.
I would much
You're
rather.
not gonna say anything.
No, I would much rather skate.
A guy goes by on a longboard in the skate park with an oar. It's actually not an oar. It's like a thing with the tennis ball on the bottom.
100%.
And you're
much
just like,
rather skate with a guy or woman on a stand-up paddle skateboard who's experiencing joy than some dickhead wannabe pro pushing 100 miles an hour around the skate park, trying to film tricks, yelling at kids. That's what I see way more often than Irie guy on the freaking stand-up paddleboard. And nothing against someone pushing around a skate park at 100 miles an hour. I love watching that too.
But do you see it a lot? Like, especially, do you see people like
not that
little too serious?
I see people like because when I used to bring my kids to the park and they were really little, like every once in a while there'd just be this like dude pushing around, screaming, throwing his board, getting pissed. And I remember going up to one of these guys.
It's never like the good dude, though.
No, I just remember going up to him. I'm like, hey, dude, like, are you filming a part? He's like, what?
Really?
I go, are you filming a part? Because you look like you're trying really hard, you're being serious and going super fast. And there's all these kids here trying to, like, are you filming something? And he's like, no. I go, well, then relax. Like,
really?
The park is full. Yeah. It was like a super crowded day. There's tiny kids around.
I love these stories.
And
what happened?
Nothing. He just got grumpy and sat in the corner, so it worked. It was perfect. I was just like, I was passive aggressively shaming him for sure, but it worked. Because
it sucks like when you like know when you like you're older,
you were owned
and you were well because like, if someone's owning you like that and it's obvious that they're not like new to skateboarding.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's not like I was being a dick, but the guy was just like
you were.
I was, but I never say anything.
Are you filming a part? That is like the best.
It's the most passive aggressive diss.
It's incredible.
Because it like look, if the skate park is crowded and there's kids on scooters, there's tiny kids skating around like learning.
Yeah.
There's roller skaters, sup skaters, whatever. The park is packed.
Right.
This is not the time for you to be pushing 100 miles an hour with your headphones on and your shirt off, getting angry that someone's in your way. There's 100 people here, bro. Mm-hmm. You're not filming for the next barracks drop. You're just being a kook. Mm-hmm. So that brings me back. If I did see a stand-up paddle skater at the park, I would not say anything. I would skate by and be like, what's up? And I'm not saying I'm better than you, Todd. I'm just saying I'm nicer than you.
You have way more control over your emotions.
So if I saw a rollerblader at the park, and it's funny now because sometimes I'll see a blader, a BMXer, and like, they are immediately defensive. If you're at an empty park and you show up and they're like, and you just, what's up? Good morning. Because I'm always skating in the morning.
It used to be like back when I was growing up, you were pre-programmed to not like BMXers.
Well, yeah, because they chip up the coping.
But this was even before that. Like even before there was pool coping was even in danger of being chipped up by pegs.
And this was before you met pro BMXers who are the weirdest, coolest, nicest dudes ever.
It's the gnarliest one of all the sports.
Yeah. And once you realize that, you're like...
I kind of blame Caballero and the faction.
Why?
Because that song.
What is it called?
There's Skate and Destroy. The cops are coming after me. Their sons are BMXers.
Oh,
that is a line in that song.
I wonder, and it's funny because Cab is like the nicest, happiest.
Yeah, but like BMXers were just.
Yeah.
And I think it went back to the point where like you had those old skateboard parks at Del Mar and stuff, and like the Haro BMX team would show up, and they'd all be like kind of like pretty boys.
And in their uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm happy that that's all changed. I think it's changed in all three sports we talk about. Well, 4 including skimming.
BMXers are the toughest though. Like of all the dudes, that
and they
you see,
still wear the tightest jeans.
Yeah, but there's
biggest shirts.
and there's pads on under the jeans.
Yeah,
They're
BMXers are
fucking
gnarly.
gnarly. BMXers
You're
are
right. And that I think I changed your mind. You
Uh-huh.
like rollerblading now.
No.
That's so cool. I feel
No.
so accomplished for that. That was skate news and news and opinion. That was skateboarding news and opinions here on the Monday Mass on a Tuesday. Snow news is brought to you by K2 Snowboarding. I got a board right there. It's almost winter. I felt the chill in the air. It's coming. Beanie
It's been
season is
snowing.
here.
It snowed on.
Who's Ben Snowing? Is this a new hot
Do
talent?
you know that guy, Ben Snowing?
Dude, I heard he does the sickest night. What'd you call it last time? 6,000s? 3,200s? Ben Snowing. And it's crazy because we did have a deep snow news report last week, and it's almost like Ben Snowing is so underground that people don't even talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're like outing him now as one of the hottest yet coldest, because he's kind of a dick.
Ben Snowing is chill.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's always been really standoffish to me, which I don't deserve him not to be, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a fan of Ben Snowing. All of him.
Congratulations to Jill Perkins, who got the first cover of Slush magazine.
I saw that, like, actual physical magazine.
There's
This is
actual
ephemera,
physical
paper.
It might be the only one, but she got the cover
Paper.
of the one.
Well, that means that's like a once in a
Right?
million shot.
Nice job, Jilly.
I did just wrap up Encinitas magazine, which will be out in a couple of weeks, a week or so.
Any snowboard news in there?
Coco Ho's in there.
It's not. She's snow coho sometimes.
Well, she's Encinitas Coco sometimes too, so she's going to be in there. We've got some.
What does this have to do with snow news?
I talked about Salento Surf Film Festival. Nothing to do with snow news, actually. Todd Richards is going to be in the next Encinitas magazine. Hometown hero, Todd Richards.
Sick. We're in snow news. Why are you going to be a dick?
I'm talking about Todd Richards. Ben Snowing's going to do your interview, so you better be cool about it. It's going to snow soon somewhere.
Like pretty much everyone that is a competitive snowboarder is in your favorite place on earth.
Sasafe.
Sasafe, right?
Sasafe.
Because everyone's in Sasafe getting ready for a stacked winter of competition in snowboarding.
Come on.
So
is Dew Tour coming back?
Yes, there's 3 apparently in December
Let
alone.
me check my. Nope,
Colorado.
they get invited.
Colorado. It's okay. This is how it goes. There's a big air event qualifier for the Olympics in Steamboat Springs.
Ooh, steamer.
After Steamboat, they moved to Copper Mountain, Colorado, where there is another Olympic qualifier, probably pipe and slopestyle. Immediately following that, this is all in the month of December. So this is boom, boom, boom.
Palisades Tahoe?
No, we're not going there.
Okay.
And then they were going to the Dew Tour, will be right before Christmas, which is another Olympic qualifier. And then the 4th Olympic qualifier will be where the team is named, will be after Christmas in Mammoth.
So you're talking Olympics already.
Dude, Olympics, I'm going to end up in China, maybe. Kind of hopefully not, but maybe.
Yes.
In February. Like
if you go, will you bring me home some American flags? You can get them cheap there.
Anyway, so that's things are getting wild.
Things are heating up in the snow world. Totally, just total opposite thing because it's cold. When you say heating up in the snow world, people are like, "What is he doing?"
I surfed with Ika Backstrom and Nick Baden this morning.
They're snowboarders.
They're snowboarders, and they were out at my spot, Snowy Peak.
I wouldn't say your spot,
Well,
a spot.
The spot that I go to, Stingray Alley.
Sting Zone.
Yeah.
The Encinitas welcome mat.
Yeah.
A Stingray.
It's pretty good though. That is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The Encinitas welcome mat.
Yes.
Can we put it on the cover of Encinitas magazine?
Sure. Why not?
Welcome to Encinitas.
You know what? I think next spring I'm going to do a PSA page.
You should do.
Although I'm hearing the
there
Stingray.
is no.
Kook of the Day, who I like, by the way, they actually have a shirt out that says the Stingray Shuffle is a hoax, right?
It's not going to be as good as our shirt.
We're still doing a Stingray shirt. Stingrays are going to be old by then.
I don't think so. I think because it's really the gift that keeps
No
on
one's
giving.
buying this shirt, by the way.
Nobody is?
Not really.
Hey, we have shirts for sale.
They're awesome. Why wouldn't you like that?
It's written in Black Sabbath font. It says, "Listen to Monday Mass." Look, if you don't buy the shirts,
We're going out of business.
our podcast is going to get more longer and boring.
If you buy a shirt this week,
We will
include
our podcast.
a pair of Arizona Iced Tea sunglasses. You know, I haven't read the contract yet we have with them, but we can do whatever we want, apparently.
Those are solid glasses.
Yeah, these are tight.
Do you think they have UV protection at all?
Yeah, thermonuclear protection. Trash guys here. Everybody's here. We don't have any questions.
That was snow news. Let's just do a quick nerd news blast before we wrap this motherfucker up.
Okay, I want to say Lego Masters is over. I'm not going to spoil who won. It's one of the best shows on TV. Lego Masters rules. The finals was 3 teams of brothers. What more could you ask for?
How about a good series from Apple?
Oh, 9 total Wait, what's it called? 9.5 perfect strangers?
What?
12.5 men who are strangers? No. It's on Hulu. It's called 9 Perfect Strangers. Nicole Kidman and a really powerhouse staff. There is no dragons. There, however, is mind-altering substances, drama, humor, nudity.
In the
Nudity.
in the file under
Nudity.
We're in Outer Space with Aliens, there's a new series that's on Apple.
Oh, I saw this.
Dude, the foundation is...
Did you start it?
It's an Isaac
Okay.
Asimov
I'm in.
adaptation of Isaac Asimov being like one of the
Is that what you go
most
from the thing?
prolific science fiction writers of all time.
Yeah. I would never make fun of Sir Isaac Asimov.
This new series it's so far high production value. They're saying it could be the spacey Game of Thrones.
Tight. I'm in. The morning show is back.
I like the morning show.
Thank you. Welcome to Earth. This is a show with no dragons. This is a show with no lasers. Does have Jennifer Aniston.
Mhm.
It's great. It is so great.
Is Jennifer Aniston still hot?
Yeah. She's beautiful. This one kind of stings. I almost got to go to the Dune premiere.
What?
Yes.
Where?
In Hollywood.
You know, it's
My friend Kale Carranza from Sayulita, one of my favorite people in the world.
He's awesome.
He knows a person who knows a person, almost got me on the list. I couldn't go. I was pretty heartbroken.
Fuck, that would have been sick.
But I can't wait. Dune, that means it's coming out soon.
Well, it's already out.
It's coming out Dune.
It's out overseas. Did you know that? It's out in Europe.
Which
and stuff.
sea?
The Atlantic.
Pacific?
Mainly the Atlantic.
It's mainly over in Atlantic.
Europe. It's
Europe.
out in Europe. It's getting rave reviews. It doesn't come out here until I think end of October, 23rd of October. Or something.
Europe is so much better than us at art. Write that one down. Put it on a shirt.
Do you have any other nerd news?
I do have other nerd news that
Halloween's
I was kind
coming
of
up.
excited
I'm gonna
about.
fucking own the Halloween contest.
Todd's just claiming ownership of all Halloween.
No, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna win that $500 over there at Belly Up during that contest.
Belly Up. I will be hosting
Halloween
Heat.
Is it always
October 31st.
Is it always won by girls with boobs hanging out?
No, never. It's always won by the sickest costumes.
Who won
It is
last
not.
year?
There's nothing to do with sexuality,
Who
Todd.
won
Take
last
it
year?
back.
Who won last year? You remember?
Last year, I mean, some of the most memorable ones. There was a genie on a floating carpet that was like out of control, amazing.
Okay.
There's an 8-foot tall like cyborg dude. We get a lot of group costumes. So
What's first place?
first place is $500.
I'm gonna start spending it now because my Boba Fett costume is on fucking point.
Spoiler alert!
Well, it's not even a
Wow.
spoiler. Everyone knows I bought a Boba Fett costume.
I can tell you who won last year.
Who is it?
This guy, Naked Me,
What is that? Who are you supposed to be? Hey,
nude.
did you hear that Tiger King is coming back for a second season?
Yeah, I heard that Tiger King is going to be a movie too.
What? I didn't feel like there was that much going on in Tiger King for like have a second season.
Yeah, I don't
or to
know
have a
what
movie. And Carol Baskins isn't even in the second season.
Baskin. October 4th and 5th, I'll be hosting. So I listen to a lot of a podcast called The Dollop. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's a history podcast, and they do this a lot.
Dollop,
I will
Bill,
be hosting
y'all.
the Surf Park Summit on October 4th and 5th
Where's
in
that?
La Jolla, California. After that, this weekend, I'm hosting I'm going to be live play-by-play for a body surfing event at 15th Street in Del Mar, California.
Is Mark Cunningham going to be there?
I hope so. And beyond that, hopefully I'm getting tubed.
Is this schedule talk? Is this a portion of the podcast where you tell us what your calendar looks like?
Got a haircut on the 21st.
Really?
Hoodoo Gurus is coming to Belly Up.
Come anytime.
Yeah, that's it.
Any other good bands coming to Belly Up that you can think
The
of?
OCs are coming, upcoming on I think October 17th. Sold out. Gary Newman rescheduled. Well, that was a painful one. He was coming to the observatory. But look at that. Tidy. Nice and tidy. Under an hour. The Monday Mass. Chris Coté and Todd Richards.
Hey, we'll see you guys. We're going to be back on soon.
Yeah, we're going to try to do something soon. Maybe at the end of the week. We love you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe it on YouTube so we can keep doing it because we want to keep doing it.
Do you want
And
the
we're
rest
going to
of
do it
this-
regardless. But if
Do you want the rest of
support
this pizza?
Yeah, I'm going to have the rest of this pizza. Bye.